Okay, yet more of Riverside State Park. Now, this is Lake Spokane campground. It is closed during this time of the year. I do have permission from the rangers to be out here. And they knew what I was going to do. And plus, I can look and make sure everything's okay for them, report back. But yeah, we got Leba and Joanne and myself out here. This used to be, I'm pretty sure it was DNR land, and then the state parks took over. They've done a lot of improvements. So let's walk down here and take a look. So right over there, let me zoom in. You can see there was a big fire this last summer. This close to the campground, right over here is some Indian paintings, and it looks like they were able to save right around where it was. But pretty close. This campground did get evacuated last summer. Obviously, it was that close. You wouldn't want to be here anyways. So this offers campsites, and bathrooms are pretty new, just a few years old. There's a boat launch, day use down below, and a group site. Let's take a look. So, wow, so much new since the years we've been here. Yeah, you got the little check-in entry part, lots of sheds for the equipment. That gets staffed. And over here is your boat cleaning station. That's very cool. Stop spread of invasive plants and all that. Now this is what I'm interested in. This is the host spot. And yeah, as Joanne said, wow, this is really nice. It's all fenced in. Obviously, we couldn't let our dogs run in here because that's really big spacing. In there, I imagine that must be where they put firewood for sale. Got a nice little pavilion. We've got our hookups. So we got sewer there. Oh, there's the water over there. I'm not sure if that's landline or what. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. DNR, Department of Natural Resources. That's what. Open that back up again, Joanne. Yeah. So do a fire down in there and grill. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. 50, 30, 120. That's awesome. Shed for more tools and stuff. What do you think of this host spot?
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. This would be a very cool spot to host at. And yeah, never know. Might be doing that soon. We're booked through 26, but you know, things still go. We're still going to be hosting going further than that. So time will tell. Well, let's take a look at more of this park, of this campground. So you got a big, large parking lot. There's Lake Spokane, Spokane River. And over here is a group site. Now, for a group site, they got one of the most primo spots. They got water right there. I believe there's power too down there. We'll walk down and see. I mean, how would you like your group to be here? Pretty amazing. In a little burn area here. Not too bad though. Just low stuff. And they got more water spigots. There's the day use down there. We'll take a walk down there. It is a little bit of a steep road getting down there, but no biggie. Nice covered table area. Yeah, more spigots, and yes, they do have power. Yep, there you go, 50 amp. Pretty nice for the group area. I mean, look at that view. Let's continue on. Okay, so group site was over there, that parking lot. Little informational signs. These are new since we were here. There's a lot of improvements here. So it looks like they're talking about Western bluebird. Obviously, we have lots of Western bluebirds here. And then local Native Americans and Lake Spokane dams, talking about that. Camas root, salmon, all that. Again, you got all the birdhouses for the bluebirds. A little bit rainy today, but super nice. Okay, so now straight ahead over there was the entry greeting building and the camp host site. You got a bathroom there, pit bathroom. We're going to come down here and take a look at the campground itself, the campsites. All right, let's walk this way and see what the campground itself looks like. I'm sure this layout is pretty much the same from when we were here a few years ago. Were we here like right after the state parks took over?
I think so.
Yeah, it's been just a handful of years. I'm going to have to ask the ranger, did the fire actually come in here, or did they purposely set this in here to keep it safe? I'm not, because there's a lot of green in between, so it's almost like they purposely did it to save it. I'll have to ask. I'll find out from the rangers. I'll put a little script, somewhere in there, letting you know what the answer is. Yeah, big tree there with a ribbon around it. I imagine that must be slated for the arbor crew to come cut it down. Nice compact gravel to drive on. And this campground is fairly remote. I mean, it's a little bit of a drive to get back to Spokane or to what's the town? Springdale or Ritzville. Yeah. So it's just kind of out here. So site number 1, as you see, it's very large parking. These are dry sites, although there's a post over here. What's this about? Did they change that now too? Well, I'll be. There's a water spigot there. At this one, at site number 1, nice big fire pit area. You do get some decent amount of sun and shade. So if you're doing solar, site 2, kind of over here by itself. No one really to the left or right of you. It is a little slope up towards the back, but again, pretty darn nice. Continue on down. There's not very many sites in here. I can't remember exactly. We'll find out as we walk around. So apparently just site 1 has water, because none of these do. Site 3 here, again, pretty spacious. You're a little closer over here to site 5. Now that's weird because that one's labeled as water, but yet it's right in the middle of the site, or on the side. So does that mean you're going to have people coming to get water if you're parked here? Again, I'm not sure on the answer on that. One of the newer CXT pit bathrooms. Yeah, I'd be bummed out if someone was coming right up beside the camper or tent to get water. Site 6. You got 4 over here. Kind of jumps around a little. 4 again is a little bit away from everybody. Not a huge parking area, but it's a nice spot. Yeah, lots of burning around the trees. Come around the loop. No sites right over here. Site 7 coming up, and 8. There's 8 across the way. That one's kind of wide open. If you want sun, boy, you got that one. Parking is a little interesting, but you're wide open there off to the side. Site 7, I think this was a site we were in, wasn't it, Joanne? Pretty positive. The one we were here a few years ago. Not too bad. We liked it, except for there was no host on site. They had to leave early, and the people right over on that other side they needed some interaction with the ranger. They were not pleasant people to be around, blaring music early in the morning and all that kind of stuff. So we ended up leaving and going out to the forest and enjoyed our holiday weekend. But that's got nothing to do with the park. That's just an unfortunate situation.
There's water up here on this one.
Yeah, so there's a walkway with a spigot there. So maybe, I guess, they'll take, I don't know what's up with that water sign on there at the one site. These are brand new and really nice. You got your informational station over there, doggy bags. Again, all handicap accessible. Let's walk on down. Let's see, so we're at 8 sites. And there's a couple of sites over here that are nice. They're away from, I guess it's just this one, site 9 coming up. Yeah. And then there's a ADA site. The sprinkling rain could stop, that'd be all right. So, site 9, huge amount of parking, obviously. Let's come on back here. We'll take a look because I'm not sure if we get the view from the back of the site or not. Again, this one is kind of all by itself back here. Quite a bit of privacy, really. It's a lot of privacy, actually, especially considering a small campground. So right from the site, not much of a view, but if you walk right over there, I'm sure you can get some. All right, we'll come back this way. What you doing, Liba? You going for a walk? Are you liking your walk? She don't care if it's raining. All right, making our way to the ADA site. Got a drinking fountain, water spigot down here, bathrooms. Another water spigot. Got, wow, this is a really nice ADA site. Site number 10. So you can, so available for general occupancy after 6 p.m. provided site is vacated by 12 noon the following day. So you can stay one night if it's not occupied, no matter if you're handicapped or not. Well, that's kind of a roll of the dice. You could always check online to see if there's a reservation, but you know, you could have drop-ins too. Beautiful table, grill, all that. That's the road down to the boat launch. And then, shall we walk down there?
Yeah.
This is interesting. Not only do they get that, I think this right here is for anybody. I can't imagine this being just for this site. It's so far away, but it is, as you can see, got a walkway all the way to it. Washington State Parks has done a really great job with this campground. Wow, so many improvements than what this used to be. Yeah, as you can see up there, another covered picnic table area, and it is right on the edge for an overlook. They got a grill out here that you can use.
Leave a stop.
So check this out. Wow. Get your boat out there, your kayaks. It'd be fun to get our kayaks out and just kind of go along the edges. Looks like there's a foot trail down there. Well, next we're gonna have to walk down the road to the day use and boat ramp, show you that. Since how it's closed, we had to walk in, again with permission. All right, we'll catch you up there. Well, now, hold on, folks. There is 11 sites in here. And is this, wait a minute, 2 picnic tables. Has this got 2 picnic tables? Well, this would be site 11. And come back in here deeper to take a look. Plenty of parking. Pretty level, really. A little bit of low trees if you got a trailer, higher height RV. And Now back to this fence here. And this is also got a great view. Again, another one that's off by themselves. You look around. Again, the host over there. You got pit bathrooms there. Nobody here. You do have the traffic of going down the road. Pretty nice site. So 11 campsites here, one being ADA. And then we have one group site.
Yeah.
That is an amazing group site. The ADA, I think they got the best view. And that is one of the nicest ADA sites I've ever seen. Nice big pull through. Good for them. Well, we're going to walk down the road and show you what we're going to show you, the day use and boat launch. So a tree fell on the gate. I'm sure the ranger that's in charge of this area knows about it. So they'll have to fix the gate, get that replaced. But again, we'll catch up with you when we get down there. Still walking the road down here, but nice overhead view of this day use and boat launch area and swimming area. We're almost down there. Just got a road goes around, then back that way. Again, nice paved road. Not a big deal to get up and down. Walking it on a hot, sunny day, either drive down or get a bike. If you're like us, electric bikes, so I don't have to pedal going back up. Yes, that's what we do. All right, we're getting down here for day use parking. Got some bathrooms over there. As I film this is actually Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.
So, unseasonably warm, hence the rain, which is not going to be a white Christmas. It'll be a green Christmas. All right. Informational boards. And we'll go ahead and walk down there so we can show you the edge of the swimming area. Come down this way. Take a little shortcut. They do have a nice ramp, ADA. We got 4 of these covered picnic shelters. Covered picnic, I guess covered shelter is kind of a redundant. You know, grammar is my specialty.
Didn't hear you.
Oh, good. Didn't get any feedback from Joanne. So the river is high, but you have this wall here. There is a ramp down over there with a handrail going to the swimming area, and it is very nice bottom. Sandy, small gravel. Pretty amazing swimming area. Very nice. Very nice. And each table here has their grill. Looks like there's water available right there. Pretty cool. Well, let's go check out the boat launch. Ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? You ready to go look some more? Wet dog? Are you wet dog? Miss Diva. You ready? Let's go. All right. The boat launch area. Another set of bathrooms there. Staging area. Parking. More covered picnic tables, each with its own grill. Nice grassy area. More informational postings there. Let's take a closer look at this staging dock and how it is here. This is new to me too, as some of you might be seeing this, and we never came down to this part. And then, of course, the improvements we pointed out, that's all new to us. So it's kind of cool. This is a new one for us too. So a little bit wider ramp, a little narrower. Got some ducks all around. Huh. It's concrete solid access here. When it comes all the way out, as you can see. Again, really, really nice. We did see a trail off the road that we're going to go back up to the campground instead of walking up the road. Liba doesn't like that. She's way back there away from me. I'm coming back, Liba. All right, let's head up the hill. Ready?
Yep.
You ready, Liba? You ready to go bye-bye? You ready to go bye-bye? Duh. All right, we'll catch up with you. All right. Come up to where this trail is. Heavy breathing as a dog. It's not me. So it says to go up that way. All right, let's go. Well, I got to tell you, I've been doing tons of hiking. It feels like I haven't hiked in years. It is shorter, pretty darn steep. But, whew. Dang, Liba, you're out of breath, dog. So, and then here we comes out to the boat cleaning station, and group site is over there. Comes out to where the host is. So, if you want to do this instead of the road, there you go. Myself, I'm doing an electric bike on the road.
Yep.
Well, all right, folks. That's Lake Spokane Park, campground, day use, boat launch, all that. Part of Riverside State Park. Yes, it is attached from parts of Riverside, and it's a ways away from the other parts. Still part of Riverside. What did you think of it, Joanne?
It's really nice improvements that they've made. It's a very nice park now.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the preview of what this place has to offer. I may add some more footage with some other things to this, depending on editing and what length of we come out at. But hope you've enjoyed seeing what we got to see too, for some of it for the first time. All right, talk to you later. So on our way back from Lake Spokane campground there, we were driving back to the Bowl and Pitcher, and where we're hosting, and we did come across the ranger that's in charge of that. So I asked her a few questions that came up when the filming of this. So the water spigots at site 1 and 5 are considered communal. So keep that in mind if 1 and 5 are something you want to get. Nice that you have water right there available for you, but it's also for other people. There is another, as we pointed out, another water spigot that's not in the site. The burning there, yes, that was the state park did the prescribed burn. It was supposed to be last spring, but it was too wet, so they did it this fall to help protect the park, especially with that big wildfire that came up last summer, and it's definitely needed. She said that they wanted it kind of to burn a little more of the undergrowth, but it's better, it's safer.
Yep.
What else was there that I asked questions about that came up during this? I think that's about it, really, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yep. So, site 11 is considered a companion site. There is
Yes.
2 fire pits, 2 picnic tables. I pointed out 2 picnic tables. I didn't see the other fire pit, but there is. It's a companion site, but it's one site. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
Still for one RV, and then the other could be a car tent type deal. Not,
And the group site can have one RV.
yeah. Full
It has
hookups.
full hookups.
Yeah, there is a sewer hookup there too. So,
Yeah, so
the group site, you
up to
cannot
20 people.
up to 20 people, and it's for one RV. Everyone else can tent camp or sleep in their car, I guess, but not multiple RVs. That's not allowed. Everything else, yeah, it opens April 1st, and depending on weather and stuff like that, it towards the end of October is when it closes up.
Yep.
And yeah, that's about it. It's a wonderful place. Wow. We're very interested in hosting there, but we're booked through 26, and but maybe in 27, if we're still doing this host thing, I don't see why we wouldn't, but who knows what life brings.
Yep.
So, I think that about covers it. And we don't have enough footage on this. I'm just going to make this video about Lake Spokane Campground. Again, part of Riverside State Park. It's around, let's see, it was 18 and a half. So it's around 22, 23 miles from the Bowl and Pitcher, somewhere around there.
Yep.
It's a ways out. We love it. It's great. Again, as we're filming this, it is Christmas Eve. Wanted to say Merry Christmas to you all again. Appreciate you watching. And we know this video won't come out for
a couple weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks or so, but it'll be past Christmas. And I still wanted to say it to you. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Take care now.